Next generation is right around the corner, pretty much 2 months away. It's September right now. Next gen is rumored to start in November for both Xbox and PlayStation. And we have not known about price point or release date for a while. It's actually kind of unprecedented that this close to a console's launch, we don't really know the exact release date and the exact price. But that all changes today with leaks surrounding both Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S that pretty much are as good as confirmed. So the leaks began with news outlet Theron, where Brad Sams posted on September 7th, 2020, the following image that reveals the Xbox Series S. This is the design, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be priced at $300, which is quite affordable. And you can see right here that there is no disk drive, and the vent is accentuated by this black circle here that gives the console a dual-tone design. And I don't know what to think about this circle that's kind of in the middle of the console here, but the $299 price point, the $300 price point, is certainly very appealing for a next-gen console, certainly a lot more affordable than what Series X is rumored to go for. Speaking of Series X, another news outlet, Windows Central, confirmed via their sources that the price for Series X is most likely to be $500, which is the price point that I personally predicted. I predicted between $500 and $600, with $500 being the ideal price point. And according to Windows Central, quote, "We can confirm via our sources that the entry-level Xbox Series X will cost $299 at retail with a $25 per month Xbox All Access financing option, and the more powerful Xbox Series X will cost $499 or $500 with a $35 per month Xbox All Access financing option." So we are essentially getting two separate sources confirming the Series S price point, and Windows Central specifically takes it to the next level with their own sources providing additional information about Series X. $499, ladies and gentlemen. And then beyond that, embedded in the article is the following Twitter post that shows a clip of the Series S and the Series X compared side by side so you can get an idea for how big the Series S is. It is significantly smaller than the Series X. It seems to be about 1/3 the size in volume, maybe even less compared to the Series X, so definitely a substantial size difference there. People are equally curious about the release date, of course, and Windows Central has relayed that according to their sources, and this is, by the way, a reliable website when it comes to Microsoft news, according to their sources, both consoles will launch on November 10th, 2020. For those curious, that is a Tuesday, and as of the publishing of this video, September 8th, we are looking at 2 months and 2 days away before Xbox Series X and Series S both are out on store shelves. Windows Central also confirms that in terms of power, Xbox Series S will have roughly 4 teraflops RDNA 2 worth of graphical prowess, and they speculate that this is likely geared towards 1080p monitors with better frame rates. And I've also heard rumors that Series S will focus on 2K as well, so Series S 1080p to 2K, and then Series X, it's pretty much a 4K gaming console with 8K output capabilities, but I don't suspect there will be many games that will be in 8K resolution on Series X. And for those wondering how this compares to other Xboxes, the Series X has 12 teraflops of GPU performance, and the One X, which has been discontinued, has 6 teraflops of GPU performance. And then if I recall, the One S had 1.31 teraflops worth of GPU performance. And so the Xbox family line of consoles for next gen is looking like this. There is the One S 1.31 teraflops at a cheap price, the Series S at 4 teraflops at a mid-tier price at a more sweet spot price of $300, and the Series X 12 teraflops at $500. So 3 tiers. It's also noted right here that while Series S is less powerful in terms of teraflops compared to the One X. It does have an increased CPU power and SSD performance. It has more modern hardware, even if the teraflop numbers are lower. Further confirming all of these rumors, aside from the fact that sources are lining up from different outlets, is Xbox itself, which posted the following meme on Twitter shortly after the leaks began to spread. This face right here tells all. And then shortly after that, Xbox just decided, screw it, let's just make it official. And so in their latest Twitter post, you can see right here, let's make it official. Xbox Series S, next-gen performance in the smallest Xbox ever, $299 ERP. Looking forward to sharing more soon, promise. Clicking on the image will reveal a render of the Series S. The render is exactly like the image shown on Theron.com here, so all the rumors are lining up. Microsoft is pretty much confirming all of this. While all we know right now for sure on an official capacity is that Series S is a thing, it is a diskless console, and it will retail for $299. Series X being $500 seems as good as confirmed. Both Series S and Series X launching on November 10th seems as good as confirmed. As for what I think of the pricing model here, this is pretty competitive. $300 for a 1080p to 2K next-gen console. That is the price of Nintendo Switch, for those who don't know. Very competitive. And $500 for 12 teraflops and a full-fledged console with solid-state drive and a pretty good amount of graphical prowess. Honestly, the value proposition here is pretty good. Now, there is the drawback of if you want to play physical games, you do have to shell out $500 for the Series X. If you just want the Series S with the option of playing physical copies, unfortunately, that's just not something you can do because this is a diskless console. It is all digital, and PlayStation 5 is employing a similar strategy of releasing both a physical disc drive version and a diskless version. But the difference here is that the PlayStation 5, both versions will have the same specs, whereas with Xbox, the diskless version will be weaker in graphical power. As for when we can expect exact confirmation, according to Daniel Ahmad, who is an industry insider, he said that one, yes, this is the real console design and the console exists, which we know now because Microsoft decided to just confirm it. Number two, I have no idea if the price is real or not. Could be. We know now Series S's price. Series X's price is not official yet, but looking very likely to be $500. And number three, Xbox will reveal it properly soon enough. We can probably expect within this month that Xbox will host an event to blow the lid wide open on release date, on price, and of course on launch titles, which we don't have full details on yet. Xbox did recently lose a big launch title, Halo Infinite. They had to delay it because of the criticism surrounding the graphics and its technical elements, and the fact that the game seems to generally have a troubled development history if you look at all the rumors and reports surrounding the development of the title. I'm glad that they delayed it. I think it's ultimately for the best, but I'm sitting here wondering, what else is there? Like, what games are launching with Series S and X that will make it a compelling console? Because at the end of the day, you could have a great box that's priced well, but without the games, the box is useless. So Microsoft really needs to make sure that the launch lineup is decently compelling at the very least. Have at least like one killer title, one game that is sort of a must-own that people will gravitate towards. And from here, well, PlayStation, it is your move. I'm wondering how Sony will react to this. It seems as though this has been a war of attrition with Sony waiting on Xbox to announce their price so they can react accordingly. I'm wondering if Sony will go all out and actually kind of try to outmaneuver Xbox's price by having PlayStation 5 be maybe $450 instead of Series X's $500 and keep prices competitive that way. So maybe $400 diskless PS5, or we could be looking at a scenario where PS5 will be priced the same as Series X. The competition is starting to heat up, but so far Xbox has made the first move. I'm liking the price points very much. The release date is right around the holiday period when Thanksgiving is coming up, when people will be at home. From rumors I've heard, PlayStation 5 will basically be launching around the week after Xbox, somewhere around there, but this is all speculation. For now, though, this is pretty much everything you need to know about the next-gen Xbox's release plans. Again, some things aren't official, but might as well be as good as official, given Xbox by making this right here official, have basically confirmed that these reports, these leaks, these articles are trustworthy. And so Windows Central's report of a $499 Series X and a November 10th, 2020 release date, I would 100% bet on these rumors being pretty much dead on the money. So that's my take, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts and opinions are on these price points and the release date, how you think PlayStation will respond with PS5's price point and release date, and to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.